in case you didn't know, I really love AEW. So I don't know how long this video is gonna be, but I just want to get it out there. I want to hold you guys off until my Raw review for tonight, but I have to get this, like, I have to explain it to people because, you know, it's like, oh, you're biased, you're, you know, what the fuck, and look, I'm not biased, bro. I'm really not. I'm the real one. I'm saying, I'm being real with you guys. I'm saying that AEW is better. That's me being truthful. Look, I've been a WWE fan for years, decades, man. I'm telling you, I should be fucking praising WWE to the highest. But and the reality is, I'm a wrestling fan. I love wrestling. You know, I try to watch as much wrestling as I can, and I usually prefer to watch it on TV. This is why AEW is one of my biggest favorite, you know, promotions. But, you know, it's just the fact that I just got to be truthful. And to be honest, what WWE usually does is in recent years, I don't know what the fuck it is, man. So I'm not going to go into particular bullets or whatever. I'm just going to explain to you why I really do love AEW and why it's great. You know, it's just, I don't even know what to say anymore. Look, man, I get it. You know, WWE has made wrestling popular, this and that, but you know, I tweeted out the other day why wrestling isn't mainstream anymore, and one of the biggest fucking reasons is because when people just they have grown out of wrestling, right? So it was cool to be a wrestling fan, you know, when Stone Cold and all of them were there during the Attitude Era. You know, I saw a video the other day of a wedding, and this dude was being Stone Cold, and you know, people were throwing beers at him, and he was chugging it in his shit. And one of the biggest reasons is WWE is, I hate to say it, but like, they're really childish now, man. I mean, one of the biggest thing is that they turned TV 14, right? PG-13, right? So that's one of the biggest reasons why I love AEW and why I think AEW can be really popular. And right now it's not really, like, you know, obviously in the ratings, whatever, like, not many people know about AEW. So one of the biggest reasons why I love AEW is TV 14. You know, obviously this is why they're really doing well in the key demo. You know, it's cool. It's the new, you know, the new cool thing on the block. And so the fact that it's the new cool thing on the block, I don't feel like a child, man. I think, you know, like, it's really I don't know how to explain it, man, but you know, like let's check this out. AEW is TV 14, right? So when people want to compare a dog collar match to they're gonna do it this Wednesday, and Cody sold the match really well. He's like, it's gonna be brutal, it's gonna be bloody, it's gonna be nasty. If this was done in the other promotion, it would be like fucking dog food again. This isn't. So AEW is really bloody and guts and blood, as it was said. Guts and blood. That's what it really is. It's very entertaining. Every Wednesday you're looking forward to AEW. I'm definitely fucking looking forward to AEW. I'm not dragging my feet and shit like that on Mondays and Fridays. Wednesday, I'm like, oh my god, can it please be Wednesday already? Oh my god, it's Wednesday. This is fucking great. Tonight is going to be amazing. Now, one of the things with AEW, they could have a shit card. It's like, oh, these matches, I don't want to see these matches. But then you watch the show, and they make the show fucking great, man. They're like, wow, they can, and that's what happened recently. It was like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. The card was looking really mid, wasn't looking good, and the show turned out to be great. And so, you know, it's just a fact, you know, they can really pull shit off. You know, the other week when not Brian Cage, was it Lance Archer? Yeah, I think it was Lance Archer. You know, he had COVID, and they pulled that 6-man tag match. They gave us Eddie Kingston versus John Moxley, and it was fucking great. Like, they did well before the show, under pressure, and so that's one of the big things. They have a phenomenal tag division, one of the best tag divisions in wrestling. I mean, people are like, oh my god, they do way too many tag matches. Their focus is tag team wrestling, and that's great because you're not going to see that anywhere else for the most part. You know, you get great moments like this right here, Kenny Omega and John. I mean, it all, like, especially with the anniversary show, like, they do long term booking. So, like, you know, with Kenny Omega and Hangman Page, that's been long brewing. It may not even happen at Full Gear. It may happen whenever Kenny Omega's champion. You know, and so with this moment, if this moment were to happen at the anniversary show, because this was on the first episode, so if, like, it was reversed and Kenny Omega's like that to John Moxley, that's fucking amazing. Like, you're circling back a year. And you're fucking, so that's that. Alright, so another reason why I love AEW is that they have like 4 pay-per-views a year. So they're not rushing shit. They're really pacing themselves. They're not getting matches on the show to get matches on the show. They usually mean something. Their pay-per-views are great for the most part. You know, so they're not cramming shit in, and that's one of the problems with the other one, but, you know, we're not going to get into that. But, you know, this is really well, you know, like, what is it, like, a pay-per-view each 3 months or so, 3 to 4 months. So, very great. That's why, and they also have special edition Dynamites, you know, like, what was it, Bash at the Beach, I think it was. Or, you know, you're going to have the anniversary show, the Chris Jericho 30 years. And that's another thing with the next week. You know, this week is Jericho's 30-year anniversary. They're going to have Chris Jericho versus Luther. And that was Chris Jericho's first feud, so like 30 years ago. So, you know, that's really impressive. That's why they're feuding right now, or they're having a match, you know. Look, people hate the ranking system for some weird fucking reason. I don't know why, but, you know, it's great to see the ranking system. I don't know if I'm really missing anything. I hope I'm not missing anything, because I really have to get this shit off my chest, you know, because people are like, oh, you're biased, this and that. No, it's just that AEW is that great, and, you know, you look forward to it. It's the cool new thing on TV, and it's phenomenal. You know, people are like, oh, gymnastics and flips and this and that, vanilla. It's just so ridiculous now. And oh, WWE rejects. You know, it's just petty. It's annoying. And you have no criticism for the product. You're like, oh, the AEW women's division. Like, you're not watching AEW for the women's division. And we already knew it's shit. Like, get over it. Who cares? Like, we already know it's shit. Most of the women are green, but, you know, I think that most people need to get out of their WWE bubble, and, you know, they really need to step out and just watch. I mean, I think that they would probably like. I don't see why they wouldn't. It's awesome. It's absolutely phenomenal, you know. And they deserve way more viewers than they're getting, and I don't think that, you know, it's because they're not appealing to casuals or this and that. They're just, not many people know about AEW at this moment. They still don't fucking know, and we as wrestling fans need to show them AEW. Look, I showed my friend, we were watching the last pay-per-view, AEW, what was it, not Full Gear, All Out. We watched All Out, and then we watched SmackDown the following week. It's not a fair comparison, but I still think that his answer would stay the same if it was SmackDown, Raw, and AEW. But you know, we watched All Out, we watched SmackDown, and he preferred All Out. He preferred AEW All Out, and I think that's how it would be. And you know, we need to start showing our friends and family this promotion, because it's really great. And you know, AEW puts on great shows. They have great, phenomenal matches. Oh, when they do rematches, they rarely do rematches, and that's what I also really love about AEW. You know, whatever, they did 3 matches for Orange Cassidy and Chris Jericho, but that was it. That was the only rematch at what was it? All Out. The only rematch. They usually never do rematches. I love it so much. I love it. Absolutely love it. You know, people are tired of rematches, and AEW gives you that. They give you that. You're tired of fucking rematches? Well, we're not going to give you that shit. So, that's one of the other things I love about AEW. You know, so I'm probably missing a couple other reasons, but I just wanted to get this off my chest. That's probably going to be it for today's episode. So, if you like what you see, leave a thumbs up, give me a subscribe, share with your friends, family, turn those notification bells on, and I'll see you